Hello, everyone. Episode 3 of Our Growing Community. I am Maggie. This is my fiance, Mark Samborski, owner of Antioch Urban Growers and General Badass. This is my sister, Abby, in town from Humboldt, Kansas. She is bookkeeper extraordinaire, brilliant and beautiful. Lizzie.
Hello, I am the owner of the Corner Grocery and resident witch in the kitchen at Locavore.
Jess?
Hi, I'm Jess. I live in Lawrence. I teach wildcrafting, urban foraging, I do beekeeping, and I do home meat butchery.
I'm James. I do IT support and web design and software engineering.
Thank you, Michael.
Hello, I'm Michael. I'm the farmhand of the Corner Grocer, the Green Goddess Sanctuary, and the farmhand for one of the farmhands up at AUG.
Kathy.
I'm Kathy Adams. I'm an herbalist, grandmother, mother, of course. And I lead all kinds of events about herbology, plant identification, how to put the tinctures together, how to use what we grow. So our food is our medicine. And I'm a massage therapist and work to promote general healing and well-being and energetic space. And what I mean by that is to be the best you were created to be, with all your energy and your resources so that you can work and thrive. And I encourage that as a coach. Go into prisons and teach sometimes, into schools, and have classes here.
Thank you. Hi, Kathy. And that is the cast of characters here for episode 3. So we will jump right in with accomplishments and brags. Who would like to go? Just go. Anybody?
Well, I can go first.
Yay!
Okay, I missed last week, so I'm going to brag up 2 weeks. I got well. That's my first brag.
Great.
Okay, I got caught up on all my bills, my budgeting. I got finished with all my paperwork I had to fill out.
The cat stealing the mouse. Imagine that.
I finished getting my buying the phone I had to buy. Haven't received it yet, but I did buy it. No, I didn't do that yet. I got updated with my case manager that I had to do. I straightened out I had this big snafu with my insurance. I had to call them and get all that straightened out. Did that. Let's see. I had to make an appointment for my dogs to get their booster shots, and then I had to cancel it and make it again. But I did make the appointment. They just haven't gone yet.
Good job.
And I am on my way to detoxing from my cold medicine, which, that's a definite plus. And those are my accomplishments and brags for this week.
Yay! Thank you, Abby. Well done.
Very good.
Good job.
Who's next?
I'll go next. I just did a lot of cooking this week, and which you guys got to taste and sample and enjoy. So I made some jambalaya, and we made some pizza today. That was pretty great from some leftover mashed potatoes. It was a pretty neat trick, turning mashed potatoes into a crust. I was impressed but myself. And let's see, what else did I do? I pulled out some old cross stitching that I haven't done in a long time, for funsies. Enjoyed the snow day. Did a lot more meditation and inward seeking this week. Feels fantastic. And that's about, those are my accomplishments.
Yay! Lizzie, your food was amazing as always and delicious. We just polished it off actually tonight. Abby got to enjoy some of Liz's food for the first time.
Mhm.
Would you like to brag on Lizzie a little bit? Maybe. Let her know how good her food was.
Made my nose run. It was good.
She loved your spices.
Yes, yes. Spices are the health food of the soul.
Yes.
Thank you, Lizzie.
Welcome.
Food's amazing.
Thank you. All right, Michael, you go next. I'm choosing.
All right.
I like it.
So I've actually been pretty busy this past week. So what I have done is I came up with a fitness routine schedule through meditation, exercise, healthy dieting and eating through the resources in my community. I assisted in a project up at AUG where I assisted Mark and Maggie in creating what was it, Maggie? A bioswell reactor?
Johnson Sue Bioswell reactor.
That's it. Thank you. Yeah. I also got to sit down and have a conversation with one of the camera crews that came in to have a conversation with Mark and Maggie, and they had asked me a couple of questions about, like, so how'd you find this place? Why are you here? And I told them my life story about how I was very sick when I came in, and I had worked for over the past 2 years to get my life back on track and actually work on getting healthy again. And when I told them the big reveal of, oh yeah, I used to be close to 400 pounds, their eyes just like almost popped out of their head, like, holy cow, do you want to be in our documentary? Yeah, sure, I'd love to. So they're very so whenever they come up again, they would like to ask me a couple more questions about the farm and why I think this would be a beneficial investment in agricultural farming. I have bought a truck, so I will be returning back to the farms to do a lot more projects, get things done, working on the corner grocery, working on Maggie's backyard, working up at AUG. I'm going to be assisting Mark in training the new interns that are going to be coming in tomorrow. So I'm really looking forward to that. Let's see. Lastly, I have touched up a couple of little surprises coming up for a scavenger hunt that I think will be pretty exciting. Other than that, I think, yeah, I also got to sit in on a business meeting with Mark and Maggie for the possibilities of a future incoming investment for AUG. That way we can enhance our resources for getting the message out there about, hey, we're actually really serious about this. This is important. Like what we do here, it does actually change people's lives. And that meeting within itself, I found it to be very enriching because it was very enlightening. It was opening to me. And I feel that having the opportunity to actually speak up and out about where I had been, what I've seen, where people have been and how they've overcome a lot of their own conflictions and challenges was very exciting. So I'm really happy to see what is going to be happening next and where things go for the future of AUG.
Thank you, Michael. Congratulations. Would you like to choose who goes next?
Yay.
Jess.
Hey. So I finished the pair of shoes I was making and they fit the person I was making them for. So yay, that's exciting. This is a little more personal, but I have terrible depressive PMS. And through natural supplements carefully applied, I have not had any for the last 2 months, which is incredible. I usually have about 3 days where I just want to burn the world down.
Oh my God, that's awesome. What have you been using?
I will tell you later.
Okay.
But I made some good food. I picked up the net pots. I went over to Missouri and I picked up the 4-inch plant pots. So I need to get those to you guys. The box says there's 1,000, but it looks like there's like maybe 2/3 full. So I need to figure out a time next week I can come by and bring those up. And that's pretty much everything I did this week.
That's
Woo.
amazing, Jess. Well done.
There is actually one more thing. I'm so sorry.
Go ahead, Michael.
Oh, okay. just want to make sure I didn't cut anyone off. I got a call from my adopted brother. Turns out he's about to have his baby. He and his wife have been expecting for a couple months now. He just called me today to be like, "Hey man, you're gonna be an uncle again?" Oh no, the baby, we're about to have the baby. I'm like, oh man. So it has been quite a run for them both, and he had asked me that whenever I get the chance to come up and hang out with him and talk with him and see his child. So there's that.
Cool.
Yay, yay, yay,
Awesome.
Adam. Yay, congratulations. Jess, would you like to choose who goes next?
Got a kid who's been going through some tough times, who's coming home tomorrow. That's going to be great. I'm looking forward to that this week. I'm pretty worried about her, but she's doing good. Picked up some freelance work, and it's not coding, it's just consulting, so that's good. A little extra. Ain't bad, that's for sure. Hoping to connect with you, Maggie, sometime soon about the website. Would like to do that. I'm trying to play email tag with you. I don't know if it's been reaching you or not. So hopefully sometime soon we can connect. If not a bit this-
Absolutely. Did I miss an email from you? I apologize.
It's okay. I'm not sure if I have the right address. We can work it out later on in the meeting.
Okay, great. Thank you. Wonderful news on your week.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Mhm.
I'm tossing it right back to you, Maggie.
Okay, good. All right, so let's see, accomplishments or brags for the week. I have created this. Oh wait, you're sitting on my yarn. Oh, hang on, you don't got to get up. I'll just hold it up a different way. That's why it's great.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Wow, beautiful.
Gorgeous.
So that is that's a crocheted blanket from a pattern called Liliana. My mom and I are doing a crochet along together. So she's making this exact same pattern but different yarn. So it's fun to participate with her that way. That's been part of my week. Lots of really great meetings happened this last week with our National Science Foundation grant project folks. We had a meeting with them on Wednesday, and the lead professor on that, Dr. Jung, he's going to be taking this whole semester off of teaching this semester to work on the grant application. This is the big one. This last little one we've been working on since 2019 was the planning grant. Like the research, not even really like full research grant, but just kind of like figuring out how we wanted to do surveys and what we wanted to do with the data we got back from surveys and all sorts of stuff. And everybody's on the couch. So it's just really, really fun. That's coming. What else is happening? the Urban Neighborhoods Initiative. It's an organization called UNI here in Kansas City. They focus on in a very specific boundary area all along the Truce corridor, to revitalize neighborhoods. And I'm on a committee called the Green Spaces Committee, and we are just now figuring out what we want to be doing for the next year, as what we've been doing for the last several years, which has been acquiring land bank lots and turning them into green spaces in neighborhoods. The land bank no longer wants to sell lots that are not going to be developed into housing. So we can no longer get lots for that purpose. So we're kind of regrouping and figuring out what we want to do as a group. But that's a really fun conversation of really leaders in the local agriculture scene. Cultivate KC's in on that conversation, and Heartland Conservation Alliance and that stuff. Gosh, and I'm going to toss it to Mark to share accomplishments and brags about, like, and cousin Paula's here.
Hey.
Cousin Paula's here.
Give me some praise.
So she was joined us last week with on video,
Right.
but couldn't get her audio, couldn't come off mute for whatever
I didn't know
reason.
what to say. This
So-
is what you see when you're doing it, though. You see everybody's
Yeah.
faces. But,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and she's got Puddin' Tat and Jack in her lap, both at the same time. And Mark, go ahead. I'm passing the
Well-
ball to you.
Okay, well, it is an accomplishment that Paula is on my couch, and she's on my screen, and she's on my heart, and she's also on my, what I want to be freer to develop in the future. She has a 40-acre farm up in the Lawson, Lathrop area, and we would love the opportunity to go up there and assist and plant some roots up there with her. And I'm just getting a vision for the rural areas around Kansas City, and how plugging in healthy food from up I-35 north, and some of the other people on that grant are working on bringing in food from I-70, and it's turning into a big possibility of farmers not being farmers starting to be treated fairly and getting good compensation for their wares, and growing food organically, especially around the urban areas and suburban areas, bringing that food in and teaching people to farm and garden outside the city, because the future is what I'm trying to build, and the future is somewhat bleak if you listen to a lot of the science. But if you just say, wow, what a good opportunity in the day I live to develop soil and plant trees, that's what the government, that's what everybody's saying. The scientists are saying we need more trees, we need better food, we need better soil. And that's exactly what we're up to. So as far as I'm concerned, the future is bright, because that's what I love to do anyway. So the rest of my days, I can just spend doing what I love to do and making a better future for sure, rather than just leaving it up to somebody else who might not be quite so happy about doing it. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to share. I love y'all. This is like what's that?
What?
What's that? Little House on the Prairie or something?
Back over here, we have cousin Michael.
Yeah, Michael's a real farmer.
Michael,
Come here, Michael. Come on and put your face on the screen. There you go.
what you been doing this last week? Share what accomplishments and brags.
This is Paula's son, and he's going to help me kill my first deer.
I don't know, nothing exciting.
he believed that somebody's people, all our neighbors.
Oh
right?
yeah, I bladed out all our neighbors' driveways.
Yay! Good
Nice.
job.
And, I get to start work at 8 o'clock next week, so that's exciting.
Oh, nice.
Means I get off at 4:30. That's
Mm.
my big thing this week.
That's
but the
awesome.
week's still young. So
Awesome.
Good job,
that's all
sir.
I got.
All right, cool. Yay.
Thank you. And I think Kathy.
That cat's been slobbering all over me.
Yeah, she drools. That's Holly. She's been a drooler since she was 2 weeks old. Yep.
Accomplishments and brags. Spent a lot of time this week working on people that were very, very ill, and they are all among the surviving. I think that's a great accomplishment in and of itself.
Wow.
Worked a little bit on the greenhouse. We have a new roof over one of the summer kitchen doors. Some of the gravel shoveled out so you can get in and out of the summer kitchen to milk the goats
Yay.
and organize all those kinds of things. We've also chased escaping goats this week and worked on doing a little bit more securing. They found out if they bumped their heads against the door several times that it could move the lock.
Which one figured that out?
It was a Sky and Page. That was a dual effort.
Mhm. Yeah, I would. Yep.
Jeez, Sky.
Yes, the Miss Sky.
Mhm. Sorry, Kathy. I know I raised her.
So, yes. And lots of delicious homemade yogurts and kefirs going on over here, and some fermented vegetables, things like that, going on this week. Also looking at doing a little bit more planning with Green Frontier and with the compost. Getting another company started with the compost to get it out and get it in more greenhouses, because building soil is really, really important, as you know. And so, and doing a little bit of the tweaking of some of the formulas. Really excited about that. Going to get it put in one of the greenhouses is like the Nebraska one with the geothermal, and not on our property, but we've got somebody that called and asked us to get that done for them. So we're really excited about that project and getting it in so we can have, like orange trees and lemon trees and all of those little, goodies through the seasons. So that's a part of it. Our new person is working out well. Had some late night adventures retrieving his mother from the airport. We got home about 1:30 last night, or this, I should say, early this morning. So today has been a, how do I say it? A very full day, and I'm very ready for sleep. So that's my accomplishments and brags. Oh, did I tell you? I think I said this. We've got a brand new roof over one of the kitchen doors.
Yes, congratulations.
So not only dug out, but a new little partial roof, and it's working great.
Woo! Very nice.
Awesome.
Yay, what a week.
Yeah, and some major cleaning in the house too. Not all done, but major cleaning. We got some spots that you can, are in order. Wow.
What? Show us one, Kathy. Show us one. Flip your
I
phone
am not
around.
in the house. I am.
Oh, you're not
I
in the
am
house.
in
Okay,
the
okay.
office.
Congratulations, Kathy. Well
So
done.
yeah, it's coming. It's slow, but it is coming.
That's incredible.
And then trying to get prepared for next week, because we've got another cold snap coming this weekend.
Oh, no.
Going down to 1 degree. So again, we've got to make sure everything's protected and, doing a little extra work for that. So Rick is coming in tomorrow. Curtis should be here to help. So putting them both to work.
Excellent. Excellent. Anything else, Kathy?
I think that'll probably wrap it up for right now.
Great. All right. Well done, everyone. Well done, well done.
Did Paula get a chance?
Yeah.
Because I don't know what to say.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Cousin Paula's gonna say.
Yeah,
it.
Paul, what'd you do last week? What'd you accomplish last week?
I survived.
Yay.
Let me think. I cooked. Oh, my neighbor showed up with some meat,
Yeah.
a chuck roast, 4 pounds of hamburger, and a sirloin steak. He gave it to me out of the kindness of his heart. Amazing people. And this meat has flavor like it used to taste like when we were kids, if that makes sense. You know, the flavor of roast. Unbelievably great. I've been so blessed. And he showed up tonight with 18 eggs.
Yay!
Yay!
Oh,
Right.
well, brown eggs, right? We got
Yeah.
winter layers going on here. We're happy.
Nice.
I shared them immediately with my friend, my cousin, and my great friend Maggie. And what can I say? We got to help one another out,
That's right.
you know?
Mhm.
That's what it's all
Very
about.
good.
Stay right here. Yeah. Awesome.
Oh,
Thank you, cousin Paul.
you're welcome.
Hey. All right. Committee updates. And also I want to put in that I want to make sure that we have a hard stop of this so we can get at least 30 minutes of the book reading in before we complete at 8 o'clock. Okay. So if we go till 7:30, if we don't wrap it up before then, we're going to stop at 7:30 and switch to book reading. Okay. All right.
Yay!
Yay. And we have all 4 or 5 copies of the books. So great.
Woo!
I can even read. I got my glasses.
He can read, he's got his glasses.
Yay!
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 Probably. Committee updates. Okay, I'm gonna do events, marketing, and technology. So events, the event to have the what is a CSA anyway conversation to invite people to. I got in contact with Keith. He is the kind of coordinator-ish for the Fruitful Hills CSA, since they don't interact with technology really kind of at all. He's kind of like their email guy. And so they have not released a date when they're going to open early birds signups for their CSA yet. So as soon as he gets that information, he's going to give it to me so that we can plan some sort of event while signups are open for all of us, and we can, like that. So I haven't set a date for that conversation because we don't have that information yet. And I just wanted to get you all updated. I did, however, this kind of ties us into technology. Several weeks ago or months ago, I created a Discord server for us to start using. It really works as an incredible vehicle to facilitate community level conversations. A more technical term is asynchronous communications. So it really is kind of like it's just much more facile than just a signal group. We're going to be able to have a lot more conversations with less interruptions to our lives on this platform. So I will send out the link to the invite to the Discord server, to the Signal group and our email group. And we can set up time maybe next week or later on this week, and I can show you all stuff. I don't use the phone version of the app, so I really can't give you much advice there, but I really like the desktop version of the app. It just really works. Like our family has a group out there, and it's the only platform that all 3 generations of the family can actually use to communicate on, and use to communicate on. So that's really wonderful to be able to bridge all those gaps. So, and we talk about all sorts of stuff out there, crafts and pets and health and video games and whatever, just, stuff. So, what other technology updates? I did get James set up with an account on our WordPress website, and we need to sync up probably, I'll shoot you an email, James, and we'll get a date and time set to have a conversation about what, I don't know. I haven't looked at the webpage in a long time, so it's scary.
We've got a lot of opportunities there, so we'll have a look.
Yay. Thank you. Other technology updates, we do have these 2 interns starting tomorrow. And one of them is, according to his resume and according to our conversations, he's more mechanically minded, like likes to fix things with engines and whatnot, or stuff like that. He's more mechanically minded. And the other one is technical. He likes software and doing things. So one of the things I want to get done for this spring season is to get our online store up and running again and do pre-sales of cold crops and warm season crops and start generating cash flow now for plants that will be available later. So that's going to be a project I want to get one of the interns looped in on, and we got to get seeds started.
I got seeds started.
Which can lead right into the garden committee.
Is that it?
That's it. That's all for marketing and events and technology right now.
I'm not on the gardening, but
Oh, well, you want to give an update anyway?
well, I did get a lot of seeds in. Michael, you got your hand up?
Yes, it's actually in relevance to what you're currently discussing. Please go ahead and I can wait. Please finish.
Okay, well, I've got a lot of pansies planted. I've got a lot of herbs planted. I got a lot. I can't remember all of them. I just know I got a bunch of seeds planted. And they're in the germination table and they are not sprouting yet, but most of them were 7 to 21 days germinations that I planted. So I'd say I got 1,000 or better plants started. Probably more like 2,000. A lot of seeds. So I got it all written, or I got all I got them all marked well, and I've got them the empty packages of all the seeds that I planted, so we can make some sort of sense out of them when they start growing.
Woohoo! That's great news.
Yeah. And then I've been changing the water every day on the aronia berry cuttings and the blackberry cuttings and the wild rose cuttings. So, and goji berries cuttings. So we do need to get them in soil pretty quick. Actually, I'm just gonna have all kinds of time starting tomorrow at the greenhouse. So we'll be getting a lot more stuff done.
Okay. So can you take a picture of those and send it my way?
Picture of what?
A picture of a list of what we have planted.
Yes, ma'am.
And then we want to come up with, did you write down when they should each be done? Like ready to transplant out of that and into the next part?
I have nothing planned. All I got is seeds in
Okay.
the soil and marked. So.
Seeds in the soil and marked is a great first step. Great first step. Did
Mac,
no, not Mac. Nick, did he come by and give some of the wildflower seeds, or do we still need to pick some up from him?
I have not seen Nick for quite some time.
I haven't seen
Okay.
from him, haven't heard from him.
Okay. Then I will continue to try and pursue that.
I called him and left him a pretty long message last week sometime. We never
I
heard
did
back
too.
from him. Yeah,
Okay.
just seeing how things are going with having his girls.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to check on too.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Very, very good. What
Yes,
about
sir.
what about the high tunnels? Was there any repair done on those or any getting ready for the 1 degree this coming this week?
Yeah, it's yeah, I'm letting everything, it's supposed to be up to 50 tomorrow and then plunge down. So I've got tomorrow and the next day to get it ready for the 1 degree night and the
Okay.
4 degree night. But it's gonna be cold for a while, so yeah, we'll be, as good as we can be ready, we'll be ready.
Okay. Very good.
Thank you.
Anything else there?
Gardening updates, garden committee updates, garden committee updates. What do we got? Did you talk about the roof? No update there.
Oh, I did talk to Phil Blum today,
Oh, good.
so he's getting back in the picture, but that's about water. So nothing else in the gardening department.
Did you get Vera contacted about the possibility of the grant and the rain gardens? And
Yes, I did. She said she was going to do some research on a specific water filtering system. That's what I was talking about to Vera, was water filtering.
very, very good. Outstanding work, Mark.
Thank you.
Very good. Okay, how much room is on the germination tables now? Or are they full?
No, it's not full. I got plenty of room. Maggie's already picked out seeds actually. So I've only got about like 25%. I'm only about 25% right now. Actually, less than 25%. Because I've got about 25% of the ground space covered. And then I got some shelves inside. So I got all kinds of room.
Okay. Then I would say let's continue planning for our garden planning for this next week.
I agree.
Continue changing water. Let's see if we can get the plants that are in cuttings into some dirt. Get them out of the water buckets and into some dirt. And then getting some more plants in the ground so that we can be ready, because they're going to be starting the sale down at the sale. I haven't checked on it for sure, but they should be starting it this week. It generally starts January, the first week, second week of January, the 15th, that week. I'm not quite ready to go as long as it's still pretty cold. Unless, Maggie, you feel some kind of urgency, I would like to get our plants up so we could do some selling.
Yeah.
You know, take
Yeah.
a load down and bring a load back.
Right. You get some gas money while we're down there, right?
Yeah, get some gas money, you know. That type of thing. That's the plan, is to take something down and bring something back. And so we are not at the germination rates to go down yet, but hopefully within the next 4 weeks. Does that sound fair?
Also, I could sprout some stuff quick. I was looking at the longer germination things. I really didn't want a lot of stuff popping up yet, but I can bring more stuff up quicker.
Well, they'll start selling this week. If the 31st would be another plant sale, and then they'll start their regular weekly sales. So January is like a couple, and then they start off on the weekly unless it's snowed out. So, and mostly the early sales like now are flowers. It's what they're putting in the greenhouses that look showy. So the pansies was a great one, violas, anything like that. If we have comfrey seeds for our wildflowers or anything in our wildflower category, those can go in now. And I
forgot what I
actually,
forgot what I picked out. I know I kept I got it written down, or, I got it. Never
Luke?
mind.
Lupine?
okay,
Yeah, I got some lupine. A lot of herbs,
Pansies. You got herb stuff? So,
it's mainly flowers, a lot of perennial flowers.
echinacea, I think you got some, right? Any echinacea?
Anyway, we'll see when we get there. I can't remember.
okay. Also, we want to start the tomatoes for us, the early tomatoes that we want to plant. We could wait another 2 weeks, but we want them up and where we can plant them by March 17th. That's our goal. So if we have peppers and tomatoes, things like that by March 17th. And I'm not talking about the ones for sale. I'm talking about the ones for early CSAs, that type of thing, so that we have tomatoes by June. That we're going to put under the low tunnels and keep them warm. That type of thing.
Yeah. We wouldn't need super a whole lot of those. Well, what we wouldn't, I mean, if this
No.
is for our early growing, we would need maybe a couple of flats of a few different kinds, maybe.
Yeah, we don't need a super amount right now.
Yeah, and like maybe mortgage lifters or.
You want the ones that are hardy, like the mountain ones, any of the Russian ones. Things like that. Those are the ones you want right now. Because they have to be winter hardy.
I don't know what kind of seeds I got tomato wise that are winter hardy. I'm just blanking. Because mostly I've gotten heirloom seeds. So I'm trying to think of round red and because we wouldn't want to start heirlooms super early. They take forever.
Yeah,
and
I'm
ready.
talking about there's the Russian varieties. There's several Russian varieties that are on the colder side. The Thessaloniki, the oh, I said it a minute ago. What did I say? I gets me when I forget them so quickly.
She say mortgage lifter?
Not mortgage lifter, none of those. It's too early for those.
Maybe like a Rutgers. Would a Rutgers do okay?
No, that's too early. It's
Trim.
no. It's like the Thessaloniki. It's all of your Russian Annie, any of your Russian tomatoes can go in a Mountain Pride. It's mountain something. There's several of the mountain ones that can go. Your black Krim,
Mountain Fresh.
but there's several of those that are
Mountain
on the more
Fresh.
hardy side. Red Deuce is one that we do a lot too.
I don't have
That's a
any-
little on the hardier side.
Do you got any seeds, Kathy, of any of those? I don't have any seeds of any of those varieties.
I probably do. I probably do. It will take me looking.
Well, I was gonna say, I can probably get some red dews from the Mennonites.
Seeds. I don't know.
Those are one I put in, but we have to get those covered. Those aren't necessarily potentially super hardy, but they are very, very good in our lineup.
Yes, Michael.
I do have some acorn. I'm glad we're talking about seeds. I just picked up some acorn and pumpkin squash seeds from Mac that are currently drying. I'm not sure if we can do anything with that, but I wanted to go ahead and reach out while we're on the topic.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, no, that's a little, we're a little too early for those. Those are later ones.
Okay.
But thank you very much.
Okay. Other gardening committee conversation?
Yes.
Right.
Go ahead.
So regarding what we were discussing a little while ago, oh goodness, let's see. Mark, whenever it comes up for the interns to come in, what exactly is my role in helping progress them through the program? What is it that you require of me to do?
Actually, Michael, we're gonna work on that. I don't have nothing set in stone right now, okay? They'll be mainly working with me, and I imagine we can be working together. So it's just teamwork at the beginning, just to get to know each other.
Understood. You have all my services.
Thank you, sir. Can't wait to work with you, sir.
Thank you, Michael. All right.
Okay,
Other
I
gardening
got-
conversation. Lizzie, you got something?
I do. Okay, so I would just want to finalize like Jess's plans to bring over these 4-inch pots, and it seems like we haven't really closed that out yet. So Tuesday sounds like it would be a great day for you guys, and then the interns would be there. Maybe we could all plant some seeds as well. So like, are we thinking like tomorrow or next week? I'm good with either of those.
Probably next week.
More
Well-
free time next week. This week I only
Okay.
have one day off. Next
Okay.
weekend, I actually have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.
Whoa.
Every other weekend I get 4 days. So I'm pretty available there. And I'm happy to come like spend a day working if you want some manual labor. I take direction well.
Yeah, anytime Tuesday the 25th after like 11 a.m., somewhere around 11 a.m.-ish at the greenhouse would be the perfect time to convene.
Okay, I can be there.
Cool. I'll be there too.
Same
Cool.
here. Sorry, for what day? For which Tuesday?
The
The 25th.
25th.
25th. I'll make a note. Thank you.
Mhm.
What time?
Anytime after 11 a.m., somewhere around 11 a.m. is when convening will happen.
Okay, cool. I am free that day. Thank you.
Hey,
Okay, anything else gardening conversation?
in regard to the new interns, do they need to be run through any kind of schooling program as far as planting instructions, permaculture instructions? Do we need to have a class for that?
Well, it's,
Let's make one.
we can definitely do anything. I mean, they're there to learn a business. That's what they're really doing. They're getting business experience. So they're interested in growing food. They believe that the future, they're kind of prepper. They got some prepper in them, you know. So they're kind of thinking that they need to learn this stuff. And I believe in actually making a business out of what we need to learn. Or let's put it that way, an initiative. So these young men are learning an initiative in a world that they think may be coming their direction. I think the one young man said he wants to join the Army as well. I think he just wants to be, active in his own independent ability to survive and whatnot. So these are kind of prepper kids, I think.
I'm looking forward to meeting this gentleman.
Well, it's best when we're prepared. this is coming from me, but it really is good to have a plan. It really is good to have a plan. And when we're expected to train some people up, it's good for us to have those things in place. I do have the PowerPoints that I teach with, and that's what I was kind of wondering if we needed to put those in place. So that's for milling around, thinking about,
That's
because
awesome.
that way we've really got some stuff to offer.
I'm gonna put them in charge of some daily chores as well. Like we do got a new Johnson Sioux bioreactor built with Marty Kraft. And it needs to be kept like measured, the temperature, just a research and development type stuff where they take daily temperatures. Just, I don't know, more research and development for them to be in charge of.
Okay. All right.
That's it.
Very good.